And a very good morning to you. It is Saturday morning, the 26th of February, the year 2022. And this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. If we go to the Gospel of John, John chapter 7 and verse 46, the officers answered, "No man ever spoke like this man, the greatest orator that has ever lived." Oh yes, an orator is someone who is proficient in public speaking. Now remember, the soldiers were told by the high priest to arrest Jesus, and they didn't. And when the high priest said to them, "Why didn't you arrest him?" They said, "We've never ever in our lives heard a man speak like this." Not anyone can hold a crowd transfixed for a measure of time, but Jesus could. Yes, the soldiers were absolutely transfixed by what he said. You see, it's not even so much what you say, it's more who you are that holds people's attention. The greatest sermon message ever preached is found in Matthew chapter 5. That's right, the Sermon on the Mount. I want to speak to you about extempore preaching. Do you know what that means, young man? Extempore preaching is what the great preachers of the old times used to do. They would take one verse, like let's say Romans chapter 1, verse 17, which says, "And the just, the righteous shall live by faith." And they would preach open air, no notes, for 3 hours, non-stop. Now that is a gift. You see, if it's not inside you, then it's not coming out of you. These men spent time with God. You know, the old preachers used to say to me, "Son, if you don't strike oil in 5 minutes, stop boring." You've only got 5 minutes to get the attention of the crowd. And if you don't climb in there, you've got no chance. You know, as a young man, I was so desperate to preach. After I gave my life to the Lord, I would jump in my pickup many a day and I would drive out into the middle of my maize fields, into the cornfields. And when nobody was looking, I would jump on the back of the pickup and I would preach my heart out to the maize plants. And then at the end of the message, I would say, "Let's bow our heads in prayer." And the Lord Jesus would send a gentle breeze and all the maize plants would bow their heads. Folks, I want to say to you today, before you go to work, go and read the Sermon on the Mount. It is a magnificent message. And then go out and tell people about the greatest man who ever lived. No man ever spoke like this man. Jesus bless you and have a lovely day.